Photograph-laters, welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to show you what's happening here with the changing skyline in Georgetown. The green building in the background, that is the new Best Western Hotel. And we're going to take a closer look at it because it is changing. It's actually been improving, being completed at a rapid pace, and I thought it would be a good idea to show you how far it's come since the last time we were here in this neck of the woods. So the Best Western Hotel is probably one of about 12 hotels being constructed currently in the city. That tall building ahead of us is an Amiki restaurant, or Misi restaurant, on the top floor with a number of other companies on the other floors. We're on Chandrapal Drive, Shivnarayan Chandrapal Drive, and the next street is North Road and Church Street. What we want to do is to go here and look at this Best Western Hotel so I can show you how things have changed, how it's developing in the last several weeks or months since the last time I showed you this neck of the woods. This is Lady of Fatima Catholic Church and their grounds, and on the other hand, on the other side, this is Robb Street. By the way, we're on Robb Street, and that building is located at the corner of Robb Street and Oronoque Street. So Grace Kennedy Money Service over here, and these colonial buildings or some of the original buildings here in Georgetown, built in the pre-colonial times. But this is the Best Western Hotel. The last time I took a look at it, they had put a sign on the top, on the roof, which tells me that it's a Chinese building. They're building the builders, the engineers, are a Chinese company. And so a lot of these hotels, in fact virtually all of them, all of these multi-story high-rise hotels in Guyana are being built by Chinese companies here in Georgetown. Yes guys, these buildings are being constructed by the Chinese firms, and this one is no different. I've shown you the one that is a Marriott being built at Timeri International Airport, Shetty Jagan International Airport, on the property over there. And we know there's another AC Marriott being built near to the Ogle Airport. Should probably give you an update on that one coming up soon, because it's been a while since I showed you. This is the Oronoque Street. Just want to give you a different view of it. I'll show you who the engineers are that are building this new Marriott. Can't yet see from the top. Can't see the top. Oh, this is a building for sale. Somebody looking for a house to buy. Apparently this one's for sale. Of course, this is Guyana, so you have to verify that the seller actually owns the building and has papers for it. But there's real estate, and I think, of course, because of all the hotels being built nearby, over there behind these trees is the Carnival Casino and Sleep-In Hotel. That's the mosque on this side, and that's Merriman's Mall. So yeah, I've come this far to show you that at the top of the building is the name of the engineering firm that's building it. This is something that they've recently put up. What is it? Qingjiang Group. The Qingjiang Group is a Chinese engineering firm that's building this new Best Western Hotel here on Oronoque and Robb Street. The other major engineering firm that's built the Marriott Hotel, for example, and the Pegasus is the China Harbor Engineers. So there are a number of these hotels, about 12 of them being built. AC Marriott being built at Ogo, which I'm going to probably give you an update on pretty soon. This is the Best Western being built here in Georgetown, changing the skyline. And there is the Courtyard Marriott at Timeri being built on the grounds of the Timeri Airport. So they've already started putting in the internals in this building, internal walls, and they've covered the outside of the building with this green mesh, I guess, to prevent debris from falling out of the building onto the streets below. A lot of people have asked me what are they going to be doing about the parking. Well, one of the reasons why they can build such a building, such a large building here in Georgetown, is because there are no parking restrictions. There is no building restrictions for parking. One of the reasons why construction in the US tends to be restricted, for example, is because of laws that require parking to be built with a building such as this one. But in Guyana, there's no law that says you need to build so many parking spaces for a building that houses so many people. And for that reason, these buildings can be built anywhere in the city without consideration for parking. Right, I understand in Los Angeles, each new building that is being constructed has to be built with 2.5 parking spaces for each unit, right? But there are no such laws in Guyana, and therefore a building such as this one, which is about 9 stories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 stories tall, can be built without any consideration for parking, because there are no parking laws. There's no law that restricts the construction of buildings anywhere in the city to the amount of parking space that they are building with the building. So, for example, if there were parking laws or laws that required them to build parking along with this building, they would have had to either build on the ground parking or multi-story parking, or they would have had to demolish some of these buildings. They'd have to buy this property and turn them into parking lots. But there are no such laws in Guyana. So we're going to wait and see what happens when this building becomes functional, to see in fact how it affects parking on the street and, parking in this neighborhood. But that's one of the flaws that people have complained about, that if you put a building such as this in the middle of the city without restriction, without parking, you're eventually going to have congestion, traffic congestion, because of all the parking that has to be done on the street. That's what's happening, guys. This is the new Best Western Hotel. I just wanted to bring you an update on it, an update on the Best Western Hotel at the corner of Robb Street and Oronoque Street in Georgetown, Guyana. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe in the comments below. Let me know what you think about progress and the fact that a dozen of these hotels are currently under construction in Guyana. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!